Hey, welcome back to Wood Sports Gaming. We have our Baltimore Orioles franchise. The Orioles off to a 2-0 start after beating the Red Sox on Friday, Saturday night. Today, Sunday, Game 3, final game of the series, they will send out left-handed pitcher Kyle Arnold to take on the Red Sox. Can the Orioles get the sweep today? Can they get the brooms out? We'll find out. Before we do, hit that subscribe button. Give the video a like.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Ranger Suarez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Tyler Pee-wee, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the 1-2. Nope. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Anthony is there to put it away for route number 1. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
At the plate now, Cal Moore. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So now to the plate, David Woods. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Pete Alonso is on deck. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 3. The 3-1. Two out, nobody on. And that's low, ball 4.
Woods.
And now Shane Woods. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Orioles on the board first thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore. Kyle Arnold gets the ball. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And now in the box, Jarren Duran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Gonzalez.
And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Stepping in now, Ram Gonzalez. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready now is Roman Anthony. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. The 1-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Roll, that's always a nice way to close it off with a win here, and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Count even at 2-2. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out. And he popped him up. Westberg backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting 4.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now to the plate, Matt Country Boy. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. 1-1, here it comes.
Nope.
No, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Ready with the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
In now, Danny Edwards. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jordan Westburg.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. At the plate, number 11. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him. He just waited it out.
Misses, ball 2. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's certainly happy to be here. If he can feel his legs, the nerves are definitely going right now. This is when you have to slow the moment down, hopefully shrink the stadium, and bring it back to wiffle ball in your backyard.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Now to bat, Tyler Pee-wee flew out last time up. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there.
Yeah.
You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Again now, Cal Moore changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, David Woods. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles settle for one. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Arnold, he's the kind of appreciate in that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
All right, let's take a look
Number
at the defensive
75.
alignment for the Orioles. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
So now to the plate, number 75. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
2 down, no Story. Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mountcastle is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Pete Alonso, worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2. is a fastball that misses. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duran arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The first baseman, number 10, Shane Wood.
So the next to bat will be Shane Woods, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To short. Story scoops it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in will be David Hamilton, and as a former late-round draft pick, it really speaks to the hard work he's put in at the minor league level to make the opening day roster here.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. David Hamilton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So he comes up empty in his first major league at-bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The next 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate is Matt Country Boy. He bounced out last time up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taken.
This pitch is popped up. Casas is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Edwards.
Stepping in next, Danny Edwards. He collected a base hit his first time up. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that'll find its way into center field.
Right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Lucas Giolito answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, number 11. Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Edwards stands at first with 1 out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first. In now for the O's, Tyler Pee-wee singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here's the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Cal Moore.
Stepping in now, Cal Moore, and it's fouled away. Two down, runners at first and second. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Orioles strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Striding in Follows. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Popped him up. Westberg backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Roman Anthony.
Digging in next, Roman Anthony. He flew out in his last debut. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Tristan Casas. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
And Contreras digs in at the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit in the air down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Into the box, number 75. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Trevor Story would be next. Anthony over at second. Casas at first. 2 out in the inning. Hit hard with foul. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail it here 2-0. So now to the plate, David Woods grounded out in his last at bat. The 1-1.
Nope.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. Past history with Lucas Giolito. 7 hits in 14 tries. He also has 1 home run. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
Whoa, that's big count.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. It'll be Shane Woods. Popped into foul ground his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. This is flared out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Into the box now, Ryan Mountcastle. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles lead one, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and the 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Hamilton.
Striding forward now is the DH, David Hamilton. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 3.
Next to stand in is number 3. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2-0. So stepping in is Matt Countryboy. The 1-1. Taken high and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder to the track. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Danny Edwards. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. No outs, nobody on. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. He'll be happy when this series is over.
Standing in now, number 11. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two and two.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Tyler Pee-wee. This is pulled into right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
The batter, number 9, second baseman,
Cal Moore will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here go, a solo home run. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Edwards at second with 2 down. Still 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 3-0 Baltimore. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jarren Duran. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He
At the plate now, Ram Gonzalez. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Here comes the 1-2. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Westberg trying to get there. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
The right fielder, number 19, Roman Anthony.
In now, Roman Anthony. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all his stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll dive back in safely. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Tyler Wells is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Into the box, Tristan Casas. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 2-1 home. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, David Woods. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Fouled off. 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10, Shane Wood.
Next up is Shane Woods. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it's still 3-1. Now it'll be number 75. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Westberg moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The 1-1 home. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Hamilton.
Windup and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Hamilton.
Next to hit is David Hamilton. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late-round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ryan Mountcastle. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And oh, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Matt Country Boy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Danny Edwards. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box, number 3. He has no prior history against this pitcher. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2.
Outside, that's a ball.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jared Duran. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Now here it comes. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate, Ram Gonzalez. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Jordan Hicks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in once again is number 11. A couple of walks for him thus far. Big at bat now, and here is David Woods. Oh, they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. The 1-1 home. Pee Wee on third with 2 out. Get in the air out to left. Duran is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing in the Baltimore. Griffin Jacks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th. Now at the plate, here is Roman Anthony. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duran comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyler Pee Wee.
So next to bat will be Tyler Pee Wee. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
At the plate now, Cal Moore. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting.
In now, Tristan Casas. Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Wilson Contreras. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a liner. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The O's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kyle Arnold earns his first win of the season. Ranger Suarez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Griffin Jacks records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.